Here is a RadioShack PowerBeam 5 flashlight, made in USA, with the neat old RadioShack logo from, I think that dates back to the 80s. What a time to be alive. So this is a very basic flashlight. It's got a simple, I don't think that's a halogen bulb, I think it's just a regular 12 volt like automotive style bulb. On off switch, hanging hook, and this probably works great and has provided decades of reliable service. So let's take a look inside here. I suspect the -5 indicates that it takes 5, this would probably be D-cell batteries. Something weird is going on in here. The arrangement of the spring just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't seem like it would work the way it is now. I would expect that the way this is supposed to work is the tip of the battery contacts there, the positive side, and then the negative side would contact the spring at the bottom, but I think the spring is in there backwards. I hope we can get this out. Yeah, I'll be able to get it out with no problem. Oh, there we go. So I think that the spring, which needs a good cleaning, should go in there like this. That's what I think. It looks like it's going to take some convincing to get it to be in the correct place. Maybe I'll just try to push it down with the batteries at this point. That kind of worked, but not quite. It's still not really in the right position. I don't have something long enough to get in there to do what I need it to do. How about maybe this will work. Why didn't you throw that out? Well, because someday it might come in handy, and that day is today. Look at that. Scrap piece of wire just fixed it. And that's why I didn't throw it out then, and that's why I'm still not going to throw it out now. Yep, it does seem to take 5 batteries. That screws on real easy, and it works. Now this is a fixed focus. There's no adjustable lens here. In fact, there's no lens at all. It's just a reflector. It's a very dirty reflector. That seems like a pretty decent beam. Let's turn these lights off and get a better look. Yeah, that's not too shabby. That's not bad at all. Okay, that's bad, but yeah, I like this. It's a very full beam too, like on the MagLite when you focus it in, or when you focus it out rather to get a wider angle, you always get that blank dot in the center, whereas this has a pretty wide light and the light is full. I actually quite like this. I think this is a really good flashlight. Actually, that's the MagLite I was talking about. I don't have enough batteries available right now to show them both simultaneously, but I'll put the batteries into the MagLite here just so you can see the difference. So this is my main flashlight, and the batteries go in here like this. And this, of course, is much more durable. I don't say better quality necessarily, because that RadioShack flashlight I think is of very good quality. I wonder what that cost back in the day. I know there used to be a website where you could view the old RadioShack catalogs from almost every year. I had started archiving those locally. I had archived, I'm trying to think of what years now. I should really finish that project in case that website ever disappears. I hope it never does, but the increased cost of web hosting and everything has been taking its toll on some of the smaller stuff. So see how when you widen this out, it gets that dead spot in the center. Even I think that was about the same width, and it's already got the dead spot in the center. Yeah, I think that the other one actually is pretty comparable to this. This one might be a little brighter when you really focus it small like that, but not by much. And I think that's significant because this is a very expensive, well, not very expensive, but it's an expensive flashlight. Certainly costs more than that little consumer grade plastic one from RadioShack did. And they work about the same. Well, I think I might keep that one around handy and use that one quite often. I think that's a very good flashlight. I kind of like this one because it's heavy. You know, like when I walk at night, if an animal came up or something and was going to attack me, I could whack it with this, whereas I could not whack it with this. Well, I mean, I could, but it would probably break. Actually, it's pretty solid. It's not flimsy at all. It's got a nice texture to it, good grip. Hangs in the wall. I really like this flashlight. This is excellent. And this one has a nice textured grip to it, nice good feel to the button. These are both very good flashlights, but this is a lot better than I was expecting. The PowerBeam 5, made in USA. Very good flashlight.